What's up, guys? It's your boy, Beatin' the Bookie, back to drop some more golf knowledge. As you know, because I've been really loud about it, we have destroyed 4 out of the last 5 PGA tournaments. I hope the PGA Championship this weekend is no different. I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know who I think could possibly win, who I'm not really going to be playing much, who can get top 10, top 20, and maybe a dark horse. Maybe I'll give you guys a couple first round leaders, all right? So even if you're not buying the package this weekend, you can be included too. But you should probably buy the package because it's only $99.99 and we have just been crushing it. So do not miss it. Everyone is talking about these 2 golfers, to win the PGA Championship. Rory McIlroy and Bryson DeChambeau. It's well deserved. They have been playing pretty solid golf lately. Especially Rory McIlroy. But the problem I find with these 2 golfers is driving accuracy. I think if you're not very accurate off the tee, I think Kiowa can just totally kill you this weekend. People don't realize that Rory, he did win at Quail Hollow. He did play, very well. Although the final round, left a lot to be desired. He only found 4 of 18 fairways in that final round, but he still managed to win even by a stroke at the end. So if he is not finding fairways in this tournament, he's going to be in trouble. Same with Bryson. Bryson leads the PGA in drive length, but he's like 190th in driving accuracy. So if Bryson is not finding these fairways, he's going to be in trouble early. And we've all seen with Bryson, kind of like Jon Rahm, if Bryson gets angry early, his game just totally falls apart. From yelling at cameramen, to yelling at his caddy, to whoever. So if Bryson's not finding those fairways early, look for him to struggle. Personally, I'm going to pass on betting on Bryson or against him this weekend. The last time I really faded Bryson was at the US Open last year. The course did not match him at all, and he just won, only a couple under par, but, he did very well and won a major. So I won't be doubting Bryson DeChambeau. I'm just not going to be playing him this weekend. I don't think Rory will win this weekend, so I'll probably just pass on him. I might play him for a matchup, something like that along the way, but we'll have to see how the weekend shakes out. My number 1 golfer in this tournament is, Mr. PGA Championship himself, Colin Murakawa, defending champion. I think Colin has the temper, has the strength, and has the driving accuracy. He's 11th in the PGA in drive accuracy, and we all know he's pretty strong. So he can hit the ball, a long, long way. So I like Colin Murakawa at this course just because of his accuracy. If he gets his putting back to form, I think Colin can easily take this tournament down. And you can find him right now around 25, 26, 27 to 1 to win a low. So if I had to rank my number 1 golfer for this tournament, it would be Colin Murakawa. The second golfer I like this week is Jordan Spieth. He came in with another top 10 finish this last week. So he has 6 top 10 finishes in his last 8 events. And 5 of those are top 5. So he's playing the best golf of his career. And a PGA Championship would give him the career Grand Slam. And also he's coming in playing his best form of his career, in my opinion. He was the first round leader at the Byron Nelson at 28 to 1. We won that, by the way. So I like Jordan Spieth. I think he'll have a lot of birdie and eagle opportunities. So look for Jordan Spieth to be right there. And I pretty much think of him as a lock for the top 10. Same with Morikawa. So I think those 2 guys are pretty safe for a top 10 bet. The next guy I like this week is Viktor Hovland. As we all know, he's a long ball hitter. He's very strong, especially with his irons. Viktor has 7 top 10s this year. He's made 14 of 15 cuts. He's 7th in strokes gained, tee to green, and he's 1st in the PGA in scoring average. So I look for Viktor Hovland to also be there. If he can keep his mistakes to a minimum, not try to go for any crazy shots, like not try to go for the green and 2 if it's not there, I think he'll be very successful this weekend. He could possibly win his first major. If his putter is there, if he's rolling it, I just wouldn't be surprised at all to see Viktor win his first major. Also, if you can bet this at your book, take Victor Hovland to be the low round of the tournament. That just means his best round of the tournament, say a 64 in round 2, for example, is the best round of the tournament. You would win that bet. He usually puts together at least one really superb round per tournament. Even if he's playing bad, he usually has really one lights out round where he has a string of like 4 birdies and 5 holes. I think if he does that this weekend, he can get low round for the tournament. So pick that up if you can for maybe a sprinkle, a quarter of a unit, something like that. But I really like Victor Hovland this weekend. Hold on, let me get a drink real quick. You guys like that cup? My old school Yeti cups. Not for sale anymore, but maybe if you guys want them, I can bring them back. The next golfer I'll talk about is one that everybody talks about as never winning. All right, Tony Fanam. Always in the top 10 at majors, just never gets the job done. Tony is a long ball hitter. He is very good with his irons when he's on his game, and he can roll his putter in when he's playing well. The problem with Tony at this tournament is his driving accuracy leaves little to be desired. He's not as bad as Bryson as far as driving accuracy, but if he can play well this weekend, I certainly wouldn't be surprised to see Tony finish in the top 10. So I'll probably be sprinkling it light for like a top 20 finish, maybe not a top 10, but a top 20. I think you can probably find some value there. And can Tony Fanam get the job done this weekend? I don't think he'll win, but like I said, I'll take him top 20. And if you want to put him in your DFS lineup, you can get him pretty cheap at like 8,600. Another golfer I like, who I think has a very good chance of winning this weekend, is Daniel Berger. Daniel's coming in playing some great golf. He got runner-up at the Byron Nelson last week. He shot 8 under, I think, in the final round, and he's playing very well. If you guys watched my video last week, I was heavy on Daniel Berger last week, and I think he has the kind of game where he could win, maybe his first major also this weekend. He's 11th in total strokes gained this year, and he's 11th in strokes gained putting. So he's very consistent from tee to green and on the green. So if he limits his mistakes, I think Daniel Berger is that kind of consistent player who has the ability to go 8 under 4 round and maybe can limit his mistakes to, say, a 1 over for his worst round. So I like Daniel Berger. If you can find him at a good price, I would definitely look at him this weekend. And he's pretty cheap in DFS too, $8,700. Another guy who's been a hot topic the past few weeks is Sam Burns. He's only $7,500 on DraftKings, which lets you know what they think of him for this tournament. Maybe he's a little tired coming into this weekend, a little worn out. I think we saw in the final round of the Byron Nelson, maybe he was just a little tired. Coming off his victory at the Valspar, he kind of faded down the stretch, finished I think 3 shots behind KH Lee for the win last week. But I wouldn't be surprised if Sam Burns came out hot, maybe as a round 1 leader, something like that. But he might fade down the stretch. But I think Sam Burns definitely has some value this week for a top 20. He has 5 top 10s on the year. He's made 11 out of 16 cuts. He's 20th in strokes gained total. So Sam Burns, definitely take a look. Another golfer that I do like for a top 20 for like maybe a value is Brendan Todd. The one reason I like Brendan Todd is because he's kind of Mr. Consistent. He leads the PGA in driving accuracy. So he's the most accurate driver on tour. I think that'll come into handy this weekend. And I think we could see Brendan Todd maybe finish top 10, top 20. I don't know if he has the potential to win. I don't think he does. I don't think he has that much firepower. But I think he definitely has top 10 potential. So I like Brendan Todd to finish in the top 10. And you can pick him up for a pretty good price in DFS also. So this one website I use for a lot of data for my golf, they rank the golfers by who fits the mold the best at Kiowa Ocean course. And the first golfer they have is no surprise for me. And if you've had my packages the past month, you'll recognize him, Corey Connors. All right, they have him as the best fit for this course out of anybody. We've been on Corey Connors. We've had 3 max plays on him the last 4 weeks. It went 2-1 for top Canadian. I think Corey definitely has the drive and the iron play to win here, but his putting, he's coming off his worst putting performance ever at the Wells Fargo. So I'm a little shy right there, but I could see Corey finishing in the top 20 again, even though this model likes him, as the top golfer for the event. The second golfer they have is Colin Murakawa, Abe Answer, who's been playing some great golf, Ches Reavie, Keegan Bradley, who is probably in his best form of the last few years. We hit him for first round leader at 70-1 a couple weeks ago. They have Paul Casey, Scotty Scheffler, Soon JM, John Rahm, Matthew Fitzpatrick, who of course is going to be on everybody's list for this kind of link style golf. They have Victor Hovland. So, the last time I had this tournament here, I think 7 out of top 9 were from Europe. So I think American golfers are a lot better than they were, years ago when they had this event here. If I was going to give you guys one bet, I would say take a American golfer to win this tournament. You should probably get him around like 140, minus 140. If I was going to throw a few first round leaders out there, I always take my trusty guys. I always take Colin Murakawa, Hideki Matsuyama, Jordan Spieth. If you bet those guys to be the first round leader every week, you should make some money every season. I usually bet Webb Simpson, but I don't think Webb has the power and the strength to overpower this course. So I don't think Webb will get it done. You always have John Rahm, Dustin Johnson, but those guys are going to have short odds. So I would take Morikawa, Spieth, and whoever the third one is. I just can't remember right now. So those guys I would look at for first round leader. If I was to bet one guy to win, only one, I would take Colin Murakawa. I just think he has the complete package. The only thing missing has been his putting. So if he finds his putter, it could be lights out for everybody. I know he played this course about a month ago after the RBC. It was on his Twitter. I think he played with the Barstool guys, maybe. So Colin, he should be familiar with the course, and I think he will have a big weekend. So I just wanted to jump on here and give you guys a quick few things of what I liked for the PGA Championship. I tried to do the question and answer live on Twitter. Unfortunately, AT&T Wi-Fi did not cooperate, so I just came on here. I'll upload it to YouTube. I've never done that before, so it might take a little while. And I'm looking forward to making another video next week. Hopefully we can talk about how we destroyed the PGA Championship. All right? Good luck, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. And go Panthers.